Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon. We're doing our AI only championship series. We're down to the final 10, but like, oh my gosh, I had a moment here. So like, if you count, there's only actually 9 civs up here. And I was like, wait, what? Did someone get eliminated? And then I was looking and then I pulled up my previous notes and I was like, I don't have another civ eliminated. I have 8 left. And then I ended up pulling up the last episode and then France was there, but then I realized that was like the first part of the episode when France was still in the game. And then I was like, wait, Hammurabi's missing up here. And so after like literally counting civs, and I was like, wait a second, he's still in the game. So yeah, we just have a bug where Hammurabi's not up there. Okay, anyways, down to the final 10. Oy, it's been a long day. Ended up tearing down everything this morning and it was like, oh, exhausting. But bright side is I'm done with like my other job now for the foreseeable future. So yay, means I get to rest and just chill and do GameCube stuff. GameCommon stuff. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Anyways, let's go ahead and advance. Oh, I did, by the way, end up finding the policy that basically kills the governors, neutralizes the governors, and the easiest thing I think for me to do, because it gets listed like 10 times, essentially I just restricted it so you can only use it in the future era. So, and I don't think we ever really technically get to the future era, so from that standpoint we should be perfectly fine then. Because like what, future era should be all the way up here, right? Yeah, so I mean, if we go that long and people happen to get to future era and then screw themselves, like I don't see that happening. So I think that's the easiest thing. I might actually leave that because that's a policy card that I'm never gonna play. Let's just be straight up honest with you. And then maybe keeping the AI from playing it might actually make the AI better. So that might be one of those things that we're just gonna kind of change and just never just kind of like just forget about it. I assume it's working right. I have literally no easy way to test it, I think. So yeah. All right, so who's in the danger range right now? Eleanor and Japan and then Gandhi. Oh no, not my Red Dead Ted. Let's see. So Japan was over here, and Japan had a lot of room, but Japan is not settling a lot of room. Eleanor had the issues over here. So far they're okay though. And then Gandhi was surrounded yet again, but you know, they're pulling things back. Carthagena is gonna once again flip to them. Dude, this is yet another game in which Gandhi's getting his butt kicked and might end up like surviving, not just surviving, but excelling. We'll have to see though. Who else would be at risk if not Gandhi then? Good question. Yeah, probably Red Dead Ted, but Red Dead Ted should still be able to come down here. We'll have to see. He's actually settling north towards Russia, Mother Russia, which, okay, Baltimore right there is fine. Yeah, that works. And it's actually a good housing spot. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. And the thing is, no, he screwed up the canal. Dang it. I was like, we could have a nice little canal here. Although he could rip that one up and put a canal there. So, yeah, all right, sure. Might actually get a good canal. Then let's see. Mali is over here all by themselves. So we don't need to talk about Mali. We don't need to talk about Persia. Is Persia in first? I feel like they should be. What's the wonder score looking like right now? So 3 for Simón, 2 for Peter, 3 for Mali, 2 for Cyrus. Actually, I thought Cyrus had more. 1 for Spain. Hammurabi's at 2. Teddy has 0. Gandhi has 0. Hojo has 1. And Eleanor has 0. So once again, you're seeing wonders really kind of come into play. I need to find the score meter because I really do need to like give heroes a little bit more score. I think you should get era score too for founding them because like it's a pretty big event to actually found a hero. Maybe actually wouldn't be like first hero, but maybe like founding a secondary hero. Because the first one, you know, you can usually knock out 1 or 2 turns. But the second, third hero, those get to be pretty expensive. So that would be interesting. So without Hammurabi up here, we're not really going to have an easy way to see score. Military might, but don't really know what else we can do about it. I could try reloading the game again, but I mean, it literally just loaded in. So I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with me actually doing this. We had this happen before, and I'm wondering, was it the time I actually revealed all here? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. It runs so much smoother, though, without the reveal all. Like, a little laggy for you guys, but, like, oh my gosh. Like, dude, I can't believe this has been a thing with this mod this entire time, and I just never did it. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, Teddy's been at war against Gran Colombia since, like, the beginning of time here. Yeah, Teddy's not really in the strongest of positions, and once again, Gran Colombia looks like he's going to start threatening Ted. But remember, that happened last time, and then Ted ended up outproducing and having significantly more units. Oh, my God, he looks so baller. Also, can we talk about how big that nose is? Like, my nose is pretty big. But like, My gosh, dude. I think it's too big. I kind of feel like, I don't think Teddy had that big of a nose, right? Like, Teddy Roosevelt. All right, here's a picture of him. Nah, his nose was not that big. Yeah, no, they over-exaggerated his nose, definitely. It's not like, okay, so what they did with Teddy's nose here, I know this is completely unimportant here. Hey, we're talking about a nose here right now. So his flare's really big, and then this like middle section's like comically large, like it looks like a bee stung it, and it swole up. His nose doesn't really have that. Like, there's not that much definition. Like, it's more like just kind of like a normal nose here, and there's definitely not any of that there. Anyways. How dare they take our great Teddy and then, you know, butcher him with their bad artwork. I'm kidding. It actually is kind of like cartoonish, which kind of fits. And I mean, they made a teddy bear after Teddy. I mean, that's why teddy bears are called teddy bears. So, you know, I suppose giving him a bigger, friendlier nose is maybe not the worst thing. I don't know. Let's change subjects because I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Okay, Japan. Are you going to throw down more cities? It doesn't look like it right now. Yeah, sorry, desk, chair, stuck on desk. He's building another settler. Okay, he's also trying to grab Sinbad. I thought Sinbad got taken. Maybe that was last game. Well, as long as he transports Sinbad to Yokohama, I think it's Yokohama, right? Anyways, as long as he transfers him to over there, he should be fine. He's also working on Oya too. Interesting. So he's trying to pop out all the heroes right now. Persia, no wonders right now. They're just kind of building buildings. Muskemen popping over here with Eleanor. They've not been at war with each other, correct? Well, they're actually still pretty friendly. We should have another era here, 60 turns. No, it's gonna be what, 120-ish. So like 10, 15 turns? Yeah, I was about to say 10 to 15 turns. There you go. We got some religious war going here. Spain is currently actually gonna maybe finish off India's religion here. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. Religion. Dude, Gandhi actually has 2 cities flipped already. So theoretically, that was a heal, right? I think that was a heal. But theoretically, if he kills him off, he should be able to go grab Babylon then too. Theoretically. It looks like he might actually be bypassing though too. I don't really know. Gandhi's starting to bring some more apostles to bear though, and so this is getting a little interesting here. Does either side does either side, your classical republic, and then this is Spain, monarchy. So neither are theocracy yet. That's what I was kind of wondering. All right, so this is not looking as good for Spain anymore. Yeah, I converted back to Calcutta. And still popping out more guys. I'm not quite sure what you're doing with your dudes either. So did Teddy or Gran Colombia have a religion? I don't remember. Babylon, India, Spain, Russia, Gran Colombia, Japan, and Persia. So Teddy missed another religion. Interesting. He's also coming over here as well. And Russia's starting to go this way as well. So we're getting a battleground over here for apostles. I kind of wish you got like a battlefield like message, like a graveyard. I'm trying to think, what game is that? Oh, that's actually Total War. Sometimes like you can like see like, oh, there was a great battle that took place here. It'd actually be kind of interesting to see. Now it looks a little differently because it's just like one tile, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to actually go back and kind of note like, oh, hey, there was a great apostle battle here. That caused 3 apostles to be killed in this general direction. All right, so we're down to 10 turns. Who's going to get a Dark Age? She's going to get a Golden Age. I mean, I don't know. I was going to say, like, I feel like England should be fine. Because she had a pretty small empire when this all began. I think she only had, what, 4 cities? Because Bradford flipped, and I think she added all 3 of these. So, by that standpoint, she should be okay, I would think. Persia's still settling. Persia actually moved on to Japanese territory. That's interesting. Dude, I don't know what's up with Japan right now. And honestly, Teddy's still going up north. But, like, Teddy's in a bit of a sketch situation here. He needs to come settle down here. What happened to this city? Is that a city-state? Yeah, that was a city-state. That was Zavania or whatever. It was the pink one, the culture one. Who raised it? Ooh, Gran Colombia's going that way. Uh-oh, Ted. Uh-oh, Tedio. Uh-oh. Red Tedio. I don't know. I was trying to do the uh-oh spaghetti-o. If you're not American, you have probably no idea what I'm talking about right now. And in fact, I don't know. Do you think they still have those commercials? I have no idea because I never see commercials anymore because I stream everything. Actually, I do see occasional commercials, but it's usually like just like the same crap over and over again. Hercules, claimed by Peter. Okay. Now, why are you flipping? That's a little surprising. I guess he must just still be in range of Washington, New York, which... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, did you seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he would have settled one tile further south, he would be fine. They're in equal eras, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's going to be big here. This is going to be big. Now, this isn't going to be the final one, or there's going to be 2 more after this, so, but a lot can happen here. Carthagena actually got reconquered by Spain. Dude, Spain is just like... I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with Spain, man. They're playing well above their weight limit right now. And the funny thing is the amount of people are like, yeah, Spain doesn't deserve to be in here. Me included. And here they go, just like proving everyone wrong, man. Kicking Gandhi, who I have to say, like I've said before, I think is one of the better civs when it comes to this. All right, so this is awkward. Mali, Persia, Japan, Russia, Ted, and Colombia. Yeah, this is not good for Japan. I think he's going to be okay, but I think those 3 are going to stay permanently flipped. I don't know he's going to be able to, like, or he has to worry about this, just because he's got, like, 3 cities all putting pressure on Sendai. I think he'll be okay, but, dude, his cities are tiny. Persia, though, that actually worked out just fine. Like, it doesn't really matter here. But, got to keep in mind, golden era right here. So, he's got to be a little careful there, because things could just flip really, really quickly. Wait, what? Kangaba. That one's just gonna flip right back. Not that big of a deal. Maracaibo. Yeah. Why are we trying so hard on that one? Boston's going right back to Teddy. Maracaibo is actually going right over to Teddy as well. So yeah, Gran Colombia is kind of starting to run into a interesting situation here. I'm kind of wondering if maybe Spain might even look at them at some point. They're fighting each other with their apostles. So that's going to be interesting. Looks like, yeah, India held on over here and actually spread their religion a little bit more. Did Russia? Wait, oh, I can't tell because they're the same freaking color. Come on. Can I get some more colors here when it comes to, like, religion? One thing I did notice is I actually found a file where you can actually change civ's colors, like the priority colors. So it's like, I want orange as their secondary or whatever. So, I don't know. I might have to go and play with that. I wonder... Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I'm going to try not yawning, but my God, I'm exhausted. I've had to, like, wake up, like, super early, at least super early for me, and, like, I've been on streamer schedule for, like, a few, months now, so, like, I've had to wake up at, like, 5:30 a.m., and it's just like, oh. Today I got to sleep in, though, and by sleep in, I woke up at, like, 7:30. Actually, Emily woke me up at 7:30. She's like, don't you have to go to work? And I was like, yeah, at, like, 9. She's like, oh, whoops. I was like, yeah, but, like, let's be honest, too, Parker's been really bad. I don't know what's with her, but, she, like, 5 o'clock in the morning every day, she's, like, starts barking because she, like, wants attention. And it's like, no. No, like, what the hell? Go to bed. Anyways, what were we talking about? I don't even know. I think I yawned, but I was talking about something before I yawned. Religion. Oh, yeah, multiple colors. And then, yeah, we're talking about being able to change people's colors. Yeah. Should change, like, Red Ted. Wait, what's Red Dead Ted. I should change his colors to, like, secondaries like red or white and red or something like that. I don't really know how it works. I'm gonna have to pay a little more attention to it, though. Oh, interesting. Philly actually flipped now too, so Boston's no longer flipping. Maracaibo, though, is still flipping here. Gran Colombia is actually trying to put another settler down, which is going to be interesting, especially since this is about to take over. And actually, the funny thing is that Musketman was actually pushing, too. But yeah, you'll be okay. The thing is, I cannot imagine Gran Colombia being able to settle anywhere down here. I mean, it says no loyalty pressure, though, so maybe. If I... Can I see their loyalty pressure? Like, no. So it doesn't show up for them if you click on them. No. Okay. But still, it looks like for some reason he can say, oh, you know why? Because Washington and New York are too far away, so it's only a 2 and a 1. Yeah, that makes sense then. That makes sense. I'm a little surprised here that Boston's not flipping back. New Orleans and Baltimore. And then you figure, like, with the stuff here, there would be enough pressure. Huh, interesting. +5. -6 here on the nearby citizens. Well, that's going to grow. You're actually going the wrong way, New Orleans, for the record. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, Yaroslav and Tula, too, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So both of these cities, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that one's too far away. That one's not putting any loyalty pressure, but I mean, these 4 cities are all putting pressure on both of these guys. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Japan did lose Okayama, and Yokohama as well. And then Sparta also flipped, although Sparta's actually going back. Interesting. I mean, it's going to take a while, and I can't imagine it wouldn't just go neutral anyways after that. Dude, I love when the freaking free cities just instantly build walls. I feel like maybe the production in the free cities should be reduced a little bit. Yeah, it's a little too high. They tend to, like, pop out walls super quicker. So not really having a whole lot happening right now. Just kind of waiting for some things. I don't know we even have a war going on right now. I suppose we could pop in here and check. You're at war still with Gandhi. Teddy's been fairly friendly. Yeah, these guys aren't fighting wars at all. Mali. Yeah, so just Spain and Gandhi still. Gandhi, I imagine, last place. Hojo, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. So Eleanor right now is squeaking it out by 1 point. Long term, though, I feel like Eleanor should be able to get a little bit more land. In fact, you can see she's starting to go this way. So as long as she just keeps throwing cities down, she should be okay. Taj Mahal, interesting. Taj Mahal, one of the better wonders, obviously with dramatic ages mode. Anything that gives you extra dramatic age points, boom. And by dramatic age points, I mean obviously era score. Same thing. Preslov just got conquered by the Lanero. But you gotta roll the R, and I can't roll R's. I can only roll R's when I'm not trying and I don't think about it. It's a really strange thing. Teddy building the Mont Saint Michel, which I have to say is completely worthless, but hey, it's wonders. Can't complain too much. And you can see Teddy's aggression kind of has curved off a little bit. Yeah, he just really kind of gave up, I think, on the early aggression. Special session, interesting. Kind of want to see what that was about. Emergency. Simón, for Preslov. Well, all right, there's your war again. And Russia joined in as well. Like, see? Russia. I can roll it kind of. See? I can't do it when I think about it. It's a certain couple of words when I'm not trying. All right, so how ridiculous right now are we looking here with Simón? This is not Simón. This is not Simón, Brian. This is, oh yeah, he's not up there. Babylon. So I actually can't play as him. Crap, because he's not up there. So I can't see how far ahead he is in tech. Ugh, that sucks. Where's he at here? Dude, look at where Japan is. What the heck, dude? I have no idea what's up with Japan in this game. They're just playing horrible. Oxford, I thought Teddy was building that. Someone else I thought was popping that one out a little quicker. Yeah, Teddy's going to have that one. Interesting. And Potato, but that was really slow too. Dude, Babylon's not having a great game either. They really aren't. I mean, they're in the top half right now, but actually kind of weird that Spain is not that far ahead either. You kind of figured they should be pretty okay. Just, well, okay. I can understand. There are a lot cities in Tundra, but they need to kind of keep settling, and they're doing that, so okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. So Preslev, ooh, Musketman Corps. Okay, against the Lanarino. 62 against 65. Interesting. Don't these guys also get another benefit? Oh, the walls. Clutch. 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 Yeah, it's going to be hard to take now. They're only ancient, but immediately popping out the medieval ones. The Loreno, they get extra movement or something. What's so special about them? +2 combat strength for every adjacent one. And then fully heals when in range of a Commodore General that activates its retire ability. He doesn't really have any Commodore Generals. Yeah, we've never really seen too many Commodores. Not quite sure what he's been doing. Yeah, that's a little weird. Teddy's coming and settling down here. I love how he's going right next to the city with the settler. Like, okay, that seems like great pathfinding there. But let's be honest, the pathfinding is pretty horrible in this game, so no surprise on that one. Any of these cities flipping? Sparta still, but it's pretty slow right now. Now, actually, you know what? Eleanor Aquitaine got it. But you know what makes this worth it is if he gets a Golden Age, he will be able to grab Sparta. And actually, yeah, because the only place she can't like keep him locked into a lake tile. So yeah, pretty good for her. I didn't even notice the Bermuda there. Dude, take Sinbad into Bermuda. Let's do it. Let's go. I believe in you. So Takahashi, I think has been there, right? Takahashi, dude, Japanese is so fun. Like, it's like just like, oh man, I really wish I would have taken Japanese in college. It's just like one of the most fun languages. I wanted to, but I was always really slow in signing up for classes, and it already got like, that was one of the quickest ones that just went away. Which, can we talk about how stupid it is? Like, you spend like millions of dollars to go to school, at least in America. I know it's not millions of dollars, but it feels that way. And then you can't even go to the class you want because you weren't quick enough. And it's like, what the heck? I mean, I suppose it's a service, but see, it's not service. Like, whatever. You're basically paying money for something that you don't really necessarily want, but you need just to it's whatever. It's not really capitalism. It's kind of like just messed up, I guess. Oh, interesting. Rough Riders are out. So that's going to make Teddy pretty hard to take, just FYI. He currently has the surround right now in Preslav. Oh, yeah, Russia's here too with the Cossack. Oh, okay. So we have all the unique units rolling around, and then Teddy's just like, nah. Okay, sure. I don't know what he's doing. Like, what was the point of coming down here? I have no idea. Bologna? Simón is your suzerain. Simón is your daddy. And then Gandhi is Buenos Aires' daddy. So Preslav, I think, was Teddy's. I think so. Dude, he could get 77 right here. And like Teddy with the Rough Riders can be pretty powerful. They're a pretty dang great industrial era attack unit. Although I know it's technically Renaissance era, but still, they're a really good attack dog. You gotta love the Rough Rider via the Lanera. Oh, never mind. The pike and shot just murdered. It's just like Cav versus Cav. Unique Cav. Unique what? There's a lot of unique like Renaissance industrial era Cav for some reason. Although they're both heavy Cav technically. I don't remember. Live, buddy. Live. You need it. You just got culture for that. Why do you get culture for killing? Is that a policy? I don't think that's a policy. Yeah, he just got culture, it showed, for killing a unit. Yields gained from pillaging. Huh. It's not a Teddy ability. Unless, no, it's not this Teddy. No. This is like typical Teddy. I don't think he gets anything for killing, right? Rough Rider. I was like, what's his name? I can't think of his name. +5 combat strength. No. Maybe he's suzerain of something? Singapore, but no. Geneva, no. Oh, actually, that's a good point with Geneva in the game. What's everyone's science looking like? 184 for Simón. Simón in first right now? Science. Nah, overall. Yeah, Simón's in first. Babylon is still like middle of the pack right now. 36 tech compared to 41. He's still 5 behind. He's been 5 behind for quite a while. That's very disappointing. Yeah, he's just not playing well at all. Also, Red Dead Ted should be quite a bit higher right now because he did build 1 or 2 wonders. So, Yeah, he's looking a lot better. I think he's going to be able to avoid a Dark Age too, because like I said, I think he got 2 wonders, plus he got his unique unit, so he should be pretty dang good. Oh, hello, Beowulf. That is a really good time for Beowulf. Oh, he moved him. I was like, what happened to this dude? Dude, like, come on. Put the pressure on it. I actually think they're going to be able to get it. I do. They have enough units here. The medieval walls are kind of nasty, but I think they have the ability to do it. Is he blocking the encampment? He is, dude. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love it when the AI plays well. The thing is, he actually just needs to start attacking it, though. So we'll see whether or not they can, you know, finish it off. Eleanor is putting down lots of cities. Interesting. She actually might have more land now than Persia, which is kind of hilarious. India's still kind of trapped over here, as is Babylon. Honestly, right now I'm thinking India and Babylon are in a really bad spot here. They might be battling over being third to last. Japan clearly at this point is still in last place. And I don't know he's going to be able to avoid another Dark Age. Yeah, I don't know if he's done anything. He's put, what, 1 city down? Takahashi? Wait. Takashaki. Takahashi. Whatever. I don't know. My brain is just not built for this today, okay? It's like, oh, why is there, like, this seemed like Takakashi, I think is what I thought it was. But then there's an extra K there, and it's just like, what? Oh, yeah. No, he's in bad spot here. He's in bad spot. So, who got a golden age? Just Mali, Russia, and Gandhi. Interesting. Interesting. So, Ashunya flipped. Maracaibo flipped. Preslev ended up flipping. How does that work then? So that, okay. Maracaibo is still pretty okay for Ted here. Although he might have some issues now settling just because of that city. And then Preslev there too. So yeah, and the funny thing is now it's infantry popping out too. Okay, sure. Carthagena is now flipping actually over to India. India's looking pretty dang good right now. Is Russia going to be able to take anything? No, but they are trying to conquer Boston and Philly. We'll see how that works. Mali, fine spot. They're doing fine. Japan, I think, is, yeah, Japan's dead. It's just a matter of time now before Japan gets eliminated. And then Persia ended up losing Kagunya. And then Sheffield flipped. And they lost a Free City Settler. Okay, then. Good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job. So we're going to wrap this episode up here in 9 turns. And then we're going to see where we're at after that. Pita has built the university. Started to build. Bunch of people here. Bunch of people. Yeah, where are we score-wise? So right now, Babylon is second to last. Wow. And Spain is third to last. Keep in mind, Spain has been absolute dominant all game. Now, Ashunya is going back. And Ashunya is pretty okay from a score standpoint. So Spain is actually going to be in the danger zone then. Which is crazy to think about. That's the Hajjah. Dude, no one's built the Hajjah yet? Interesting. Did Teddy settle over here? No, he doesn't really have it. Chicago's actually flipping. Oh, and Charleston. Oh no. So Charleston, so this isn't a dramatic age mode. Chicago's flipping because of dramatic age. But Charleston's flipping because of Russia. Full loyalty. Okay, he stopped it. Chicago, well, wrong button. Dude, Red Dead Ted's in a bad spot. He could put a governor there and stop that. He could. I think if he loses Chicago, not into the world, because he's still got enough. Is that going to put him below, though? No. Right now, Gandhi and Philip II are tied. Hammurabi just barely took the lead above them. So we got, like, this isn't one of those games where it's like everyone's competing and really close to first place. This is one of those games where it's like, yeah, everyone's kind of sucking and really right there to get eliminated. Oh, he grabbed Sendai. Oh, he just saved his game by stealing Sendai. Now, keep in mind, like, this is okay. Japan might still be able to pull this back. Just because, like, what if Teddy just gets completely eliminated here? And then, like, what happens if this just digs up and, like, kills off Russia, too? So there's something to be said about just holding on. So India's got a settler. They have nowhere really to use it, but there is still this entire island here that no one's occupying. There's also still quite a bit of room down here that would be pretty easy to settle. Persia kind of, like, slowed down a little bit. You know what it was? They were settling pretty efficiently. Then they lost Sparta, and then they just kind of stopped. And now they're trying to take Kaguna back. Kagana, which they should be able to get. It's only 31 garrison defense strength, and they're rolling with Cav here, which are 62. So they should very easily be able to steal that city. And by steal, take it back. Now, Hariva is also flipping. Okay, sure. Watch Persia blow this one. Dude, he's doing so well, and now he's just screwing it up. Maracaibo. So, oh no, Teddy lost his settler. Yep, that was his. Okay, Red Dead Ted. I don't know what your plan is here, but I'm not liking it much right now. All right, so Hammurabi is slightly still behind Ted. But right now, Hojo's definitely in last place. And then we got basically a three-way fight for that second spot, or at least fighting to stay out of that spot. But for now, we're going to wrap this episode up. Tomorrow, we shall finish this group stage. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button. Join the game, comment, share your support. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.